the Mortlake College online assembly. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Kurrawarong people, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging.
G'day Tone, how you going?
G'day Mr. Forrest, how you been?
Oh, not too bad. How's your running been going?
Yeah, I've been going alright. I'm a bit stiff and sore, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll wait until you have to run a marathon this week.
Oh, bloody hell. Fair enough.
So, what do you got for me this week?
Well, this week's challenge, Mr. Forrest, is I need you to do commercials for milk, garlic and parmesan cheese.
I've got to do commercials for milk, garlic and parmesan cheese. Beauty. Hello everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the Mortlake College Assembly Online. I know it's still pretty frustrating that things are that we're still working at home, all right? But we are doing a really good job. We are flattening the curve, so it's a fantastic effort by everyone. Probably the key moments, and to keep you updated, is this Friday. There's obviously a big meeting in Canberra regarding the rules and regulations around isolating and keeping everyone safe. So that's probably our first update, is just stay tuned to the media and follow the advice that's handed out. Also, the 11th of May, which is next Monday, is the proposed end of the state emergency. That's when state of emergency was called for. So there'll obviously be lots of announcements coming out on Monday regarding what's happening in Victoria. So I actually don't have any further information to add. It's just make sure that you're listening to the media and keeping an eye on things, because that's where you'll get your latest updates from. So fingers crossed we get some maybe a few breaks in the social isolation. It'll be interesting to see, but the main thing is that everyone stays safe and keeps safe. I'll now throw to a commercial break. On Wednesdays, we're going to have a focus on Wellbeing Wednesday. So at 2 o'clock every Wednesday, we're not going to be doing any formal learning. We're shutting all the formal learning down so you can focus on some wellbeing activities. It might be, for example, doing something outside, all right? Inventing a little game to play. All right, I've got a little challenge. If you want to have a go at something completely different, have a look at the video. Okay, now let's go for a school tour of the new buildings. G'day everyone, welcome to this week's online assembly. As you can see, we've got some new gymnastic bars. Not really, I'm not going to do that to you. But there's lots of changes around the school since you've been gone. I thought, let's have a walk around and look at them. You can see the front of the school's got completely new wheelchair access ramps and rails up to the latest standards. So you'll find that all around the school there's new ramps and rails. Also, the biggie that's been getting everyone is we've now at the front door got automatic doors. That's right, the power's not connected yet, so they're not working. So we've been getting a lot of people. So when the power's connected, we will have automatic doors. Let's go on inside and see what's going on. Okay, first change, we're still partway through another renovation, is that we're renovating the front office as part of our building works. As you can see, we've got a high bench, a low bench. The existing windows will be closed off, so this is where you'll come to see people of a morning if you need to come to the office. So for once, the preps won't have to stand on a milk crate to talk to the ladies in the office. We're also getting new carpet in the foyer, and around we're also doing some more painting, as you can see. If we take a look down the corridor, how different does that look? Let's go and have a look inside some of the new rooms. As they say, and let there be light. So for the first time in our history, how magnificent does the corridor look? You can actually see where you're going. So we've got several skylights and new LED lights everywhere. Alright, come this way. So this is our first port of call. We've just got to get it fitted out. So this is the new tech room. So there'll be new benches. So central part of the school, you'll be able to come and see the man behind the camera, and he'll be able to help you out with all your Chromebook issues. Alright, this is the new room 12. Come on in, have a look. As you can see, room 12, alright, new furniture. Alright, these are actually whiteboard tables, alright, and it's flexible furnishing. We can tip them all up, move them around, and reconfigure the room how we like. Alright, so they're latest and greatest. Whiteboards. We'll have new TVs in every room. We're just waiting for those to arrive. But as you can see how light and bright room 12 is. So it's great to have this as one of our new rooms. We haven't quite finished, as you can see here. This looks pretty ordinary, but hopefully by the end of this week, this is actually for new locker banks. So we've got new lockers going in for year 11 and 12 in 2 different sections of the corridor. I did not pick the colour. I just want to repeat that I did not pick the colour, blame the architect. I did not pick the colour, I did not pick the colour, and I did not pick the colour. That's all I'm going to say, is that I didn't pick the colour. Come into room 11. Room 11, similar to room 12, flexible furnishings again. Give the old, as you can see, modern funky lighting, waiting for the TV. Then we're set like a jelly, we're ready to rock and roll in room 11. So same thing again, flexible furnishings, freshly painted, fantastic learning space for our students. Different sort of setup is we'll swing around, is that room 11 banks onto room 10. So coming into room 10, bit smaller classroom, but we'll still be able to fit sort of classes of 15 in this space. All right. It's got new chairs and tables, and we're setting it up at the moment. Also the TV and everything. So yeah, fantastic space. Next to room 10 is the VCE. So when we get to year 12, so we've just got a little bit more to do. I just want you to picture a couple of nice couches, bench with stools. All right. If we swing around, there'll be a fridge with a microwave, toasted sandwich maker, and a kettle. Looking after the year 12s. Also, we've got a new bench going down here with some stools. And then we look out towards the activity centre with the new veranda and concrete landscaping to be done out there. So the concreters are there at the moment. So that'll be fantastic. Okay, so extension of the building works is that we demolished our toilet block, so we've got a brand new toilet block. full disabled toilet in here. Alright, so full disabled toilet. Then we've got our new toilet block for senior students. Heaps of cubicles. And for everyone that thinks highly of themselves, we've got a full floor-to-ceiling mirror. You're a good-looking rooster, aren't you? Looking good. Okay, so Mrs. Elliott has been pretty busy over the holidays, so starting to put together with some helpers. The new library, as you can see, it's a different setup. It's nice and open. It's still in a tidy up stage. We've been having a good clean out. New, just for example, some new furniture for the library. So, like the town library, just flick forward to books that you might like. Wow. Our Daft Dog, Danny. Well, there you go. We might have to read that book, boys and girls. Oh, good. So, library's looking fantastic. Let's have a look over here. So it's our new wellbeing centre. So we've lost some space in the library, not that you would know, but here we are with our new wellbeing centre. I wish you had the ability to feel the warmth coming from this room. It's not just the care and that you get off everyone, but the magnificent sun pouring through. I know this might be my favourite spot to come and sneak on the couch and have a little sleep during the day. So we've got 3 main spaces in the Wellbeing Centre. So the team's got their confidential office here. We've got a space, chill out space for everyone that we're setting up, and then we've also got another space for counselling and when visiting, so our therapy dog program and visiting psychologists and people that assist kids, they can come and use this little space as well. So fantastic new setup for everyone at Mortlake College. Okay, so we've already had in excess of $1.2 million worth of building works almost completed at Mortlake College. But the big breaking news is that we've got another $1.2 million to be spent, and I'll share the in greater detail with everyone in the following weeks. But it involves the removal of our P to 5 area of the school, and probably exciting news is a new toilet block for the P to 5 students as well. So I'll have more details. Just looking at the plans and negotiating with the Education Department at the moment. So we're working through that, but we're hoping by the end of the year that this building will be gone and we'll be operating out of new P to 5 classrooms, which is exciting stuff. So stay tuned.
Hi guys, we're in week 4 of remote learning and I'm hearing some really good reports as to how everyone's going. I know myself, I'm finding it really hard to sit at the computer all day, every day and do all the work that I need to do. So I find some ways to keep myself busy, keep myself exercise, up and about so that I don't, 1, get a sore back and a flat bottom, and 2, I get to have some fun. So Wellbeing Wednesdays is a really good opportunity for you to do that. So find some things that you like to do with your family. We've done a couple of little examples this morning of things that we like to do. I love to read, I love to do puzzles, go for a walk, take the dog for a play over at the Oval. I also really like to do something kind for people, so just a little surprise delivery for someone in the mail today. You'll see there's a few videos of things that we've done. I'd really love to see your videos or photos of some things that you've done after 2 o'clock on a Wednesday to look after your well-being and to have fun with your family. Take care. You know the wellbeing team's always available. If you need anything, you can email Jen, Alyssa or myself, or you can let your teachers know that perhaps you'd like a contact from us and we can get in contact with you and have a chat and help in any way we can. Take care, get up, do some stuff to keep yourself active and do your best. Take care. Thanks guys. See you all when we get back to school.
Let's go back to that little place where we used to go in the summer days. We dip our feet at the water's edge and everyone would come along to meet us there. We'll have a competition to see who can trap for longer, 'cause every year my body's getting stronger. We can swim all day and dance into the night, but we're not coming home till the moonlight shines, till the moonlight shines. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I'll now throw to a commercial break. You know what makes me excited? Yeah! Drinking good old milk. Delicious. It makes me feel big and strong. My favourite milk is Breakfast Club milk. Straight from the carton, straight from the shelf, straight into your tummy. It's so good. Yes! 1 out of 10 principals recommends drinking milk from the carton. And our new product in the school canteen is Nippy's Ice Coffee Milk. Woo! Okay, Mortlake College Assembly fans, here we are highlighting another business, and we've got Ian Manicky from Bates's IGA, where it's mates rates every day of the week, and for the month of May it's just free shopping, so get on down.
Hang on, this wasn't part of it.
Free shopping. Oh, sorry mate. Sorry.
To the Mortlake College and Mortlake community, we certainly thank you guys for your support over this tough time. I know that some stuff is hard to get. We've certainly been experiencing that, and we've sort of highlighted that on our Facebook page that you know, when our dairy and frozen order comes in, there can be 80 to 100 lines that we can't get, which is very unfortunate, but the community and the people have been very understanding. I think we've had one person complain, and that was in regard to toilet paper really early on. You know, dry grocery, you know, anywhere from 400 lines unavailable, which is highly unusual. Usually you might get 20 lines a week. So, you know, to you guys, you know, I hope you stay safe. We do plenty of cleaning here. The staff have been terrific. You know, they're on the front line, and they're probably at risk as much as anyone with the volume of customers that come through. But certainly, if anybody doesn't feel like coming in, you know, we can offer home delivery service to you 5 days a week, just not on weekends. But hope everybody's staying safe, and you know, it'll be good to get through the other side of this.
I tell you what, being the owner of the local supermarket, it'd be pretty tempting to sneak out and grab all the goodies and have them in your office and just to keep you going through the day.
No, Danny, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. But, you know, yeah, it is a bit tempting, but no, I wouldn't do that because, you know, the staff are out there and they can't do it, so I don't think I should be able to do that. But, you know, keeping in the theme with the school, you know, I think the kids, it's probably been a while since they've had a show and tell, so I've got a couple of things here that, you know, I'd like to show you.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Now, you can't tell anybody about this, you know, you've heard of the Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah.
And, you know, little Johnny, you know, this isn't a real little Johnny story, but little Johnny, there's always somebody wants to show more than one thing at show and tell. There's always somebody who wants two. So I've got two. Is that okay?
Got two. That's okay. Yeah, no, we like our show and tell.
This is high security. Okay.
High security.
Yep.
So we're pretty privileged to be here at the moment.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, this isn't going on national TV.
No. We'll keep it local. Yeah.
Just cut this open. So you can have a little peek inside now. Okay. Now, here's a couple of things, and you probably remember these. But,
Yep.
You know, they are breeding back up, but
are they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, but
yep. So they're not extinct.
They're not extinct yet, but have a look at those.
Oh wow! Would you look at that, people?
This thing is called toilet roll, and toilet roll now is starting to come into heavy. Some heavy breeding starting to happen. It's starting to get it back on the shelves. And this other thing, hand sanitizer.
Wow.
Very, very rare species, but it's starting to build up again in the community.
Unbelievable.
There you go.
Fantastic.
So that's my show and tell, Mr. Forrest.
That's a fantastic show and tell. Geez, mate, I reckon you've done a really good job to keep the shop going all through the pandemic and that, and keeping everyone employed and that. But do you reckon you might have mucked up by discounting toilet paper during this thing?
Well, you might be right, Danny. As you can see from the shelves, we may have. Bates IGA has been in the Bates family for close to 50 years. I've been working here close to 30 years. And the store itself, you can see from this plaque that's on the wall, 1863. So there's a fair bit of history about this store. It stood the test of time, and we'll get out the other side of coronavirus bigger and better, hopefully. A bit of an idea I've got to keep things a bit of interest in the community, so Facebook, college, whatever, is an idea to have a bit of a cooking competition. This, in the first week, I think we'll have a sausage roll competition where if people want to bring in a sample of a sausage roll, it only needs to be a bite-sized portion, and we'll get a guest judge to come in, and we'll have some prizes. Everybody that enters will win
I'll
a
put my
prize.
hand up for that. I love me sausage rolls.
So do I, but they give me indigestion. Yeah, so that's just an idea we've got. So keep an eye on Facebook, or we'll try and do it through the college as well. But if you keep an eye on our Facebook page, we'll let you know. But it'll probably kick off next week, I think, and it's just a bit of fun for the community, and it'll be all anonymous, so as in to the judge, so they won't know whose or what sausage roll they're tasting, and then the following week we might go with something like hedgehog or scones or something like that. It's just an idea and something that may be of interest. Okay.
No worries, fantastic. Thanks for being part of the Mortlake College Assembly. Wish you all the best through the pandemic, and we'll catch you again soon.
Good on you, Danny. Stay safe.
I'll now throw to a commercial break. Products that should be made into commercials. Take one. Black and Gold minced garlic. Makes you big and strong. Oh, the pop of goodness. I just use it like a dip. It tastes so good, I can eat it by the spoonful. Look at that garlicky goodness. So when you need to spice up your cooking, use Black and Gold garlic. best bargain in the shopping aisle, bar none. Black and gold minced garlic, the ideal pandemic food. No one will come within 1.5 metres of you if you eat it raw. This week we've been sent some fan mail. Dear Mr. Forrest, your acting is really stinky. Stop trying to embarrass us. Take 2 steps to the left and keep on walking to the gym, you lazy... Well, I'm not going to read that. Love your children. Well, you know what, kids? I'm going to keep embarrassing you, and I think my acting's really, really good. So, in your face, look out for this week's episode. On a serious note, it's Mother's Day this Sunday, and it's going to be the weirdest Mother's Day that we've ever had. Hopefully we might get some changes so we can do a few more visits and that. But if not, make sure that you look after your mum. You might like to draw her a nice picture, make a card, just think of something creative. You might like to organise a picnic in the backyard or do something like that. So to all the mums out there, look, you're often the glue that keeps the family together, so well done on getting us this far. Keep doing all the great things and we'll come out on the other side. So wishing you all a fantastic Mother's Day this Sunday. Okay, as you might be aware, we've stepped it up a notch and we're like a commercial network now, but I can guarantee you we are not going to sell out and do lots of product placement. I guarantee you we're not going to sell our segments out. We're not into product placement unless we're getting some money from Mortlake College.
Make sure that you wash your hands with soap, rubbing vigorously, singing your happy birthday song to you for 20 seconds, rinsing with nice warm water, and using paper towel to dry our hands. And hello everyone! We're going to make lemon curd. So today we're making lemon curd with fresh lemons we've harvested from our lemon tree from outside. Washed, now dried and ready to go. We're going to use the Thermomix. I know everyone doesn't have a Thermomix, but I thought I'd just give you an idea of what it looks like when it's going. Now I'm peeling just the lemon zest off, which is where all the lovely oils and aroma comes from. And you can see I'm leaving all the pith behind, which is the white bit. Now to our Thermomix, we're going to add 3/4 cup of caster sugar and our lemon zest, lemon rind someone might call it. I'm going to put the lid on really tight, clicking it in, click, and then we're going to select number 5 for 9 seconds. So it's going to be very noisy, 9 seconds. And 9 seconds and switching it off, taking the lid off. Now, looking inside our Thermomix, you can see all the rind is being chopped up. Nice and easy. To that, we're going to add 125 grams of butter cubed. $130 mils of beautiful lemon juice. 3 whole eggs plus 2 yolks of the lemon. One more lemon in here. Sorry, one more egg. Been a big day today. Now we're going to have our lid on. We're going to select a few dials here and it's going to cook for 15 minutes. Good afternoon, everybody. We're making lemon curd muffins and we'll be using the lemon curd that we made earlier on. So in a large mixing bowl, we're going to have 2.5 cups of self-raising flour. I've used some powdered vanilla essence in here, but you can use liquid, so I'd be using 1 teaspoon of liquid. We've got 3/4 cup of caster sugar, and we're going to sift those together. And look at all that lovely air that's being incorporated out into our flour. Really lovely. Nice and light. We're going to have the zest of a lemon using a microplane today. You could use the zester or the grater that you've got. So just the outside little yellow bits, which is where all the delicious oils and the lovely smells come from. Be careful with a microplane. Microplanes have got really sharp little knives. Tap that off so all the zest is off the back of it. Pop that into the flour. In a large jug, we're going to put all of our liquids. So we've got our yogurt, which is 1 cup of yogurt. I'm using coconut yogurt. You could use Greek yogurt, non-fat yogurt, full-fat yogurt, fruit yogurt. You use whatever yogurt you want to use. 60 mils of lemon juice, 2 whole eggs, and 150 mils of oil. I'm using extra virgin olive oil, the light one. Have to go to the cupboard and get some more. Okay, we have another bottle of extra virgin olive oil. You can never have enough olive oil in your pantry. You can use vegetable oil, whatever oil. You can use butter if you wanted to, which would be 125 grams of butter. So 150 mils of olive oil into our liquids. I'm going to use a whisk and whisk all that together. Oh, yum. This looks pretty good. Now, mixing it into our flour. Rule of thumb when you're making muffins, don't overmix. We always work on the theory between 8 to 16 stirs because we don't want them lumpy or stodgy. No stodgy, lumpy muffins, okay? Just stir gently. 16 times maximum. We've half filled our muffin papers with our batter. Now it's time to put some of our lemon curd on in the middle. So a good dollop of our lemon curd. And then we just top it up again with each of our muffins. them for around about 20 minutes in an oven that's 190 degrees. They'll be nice and golden brown when you bring them out, making sure that you're really careful and using oven mittens at all time. And also you must ask for supervision, okay? Get some older people to give you a hand.
I'll now throw to a commercial break. You know what makes me excited? Yeah! Drinking good old milk. Delicious. It makes me feel big and strong. My favourite milk is Breakfast Club milk. Straight from the carton, straight from the shelf, straight into your tummy. It's so good. Yes! 1 out of 10 principals recommends drinking milk from the carton. And our new product in the school canteen is Nippy's Ice Coffee Milk. Woo!
Meringues with the egg whites that we had left over from making the lemon curd. So the two egg whites into a clean bowl and using our mixer on high. Always good idea to have a tea towel under our mixing bowl. Takes away the shock from when we use our beaters. So beaters on high until we form some soft peaks. We've half filled our muffin papers with our batter. Now it's time to put some of our lemon curd on in the middle. So a good dollop of our lemon curd. And then we just top it up again with each of our muffins. Cook them for around about 20 minutes in an oven that's 190 degrees. They'll be nice and golden brown when you bring them out, making sure that you're really careful and using oven mittens at all time. And also you must ask for supervision, okay? Get some older people to give you a hand. So we've nearly got all of our sugar incorporated to our egg white. It's getting really nice and glossy now. It'll form quite firm peaks when it's ready, as you can see. And now it's time to pop on our baking tray. You could use a piping bag if you wanted to. I'm just going to use some spoonfuls and dolloping them on the tray. If it's too hard, use 2 spoons and wipe it off. You can make your own little nest if you wanted to. Mrs. Povey taught me this recipe, and it's called the, I think it was called the pavlova. So Mr. Povey liked chocolate, so we're going to add some beautiful dark chocolate into our meringue, and I'm going to add a little bit of Vicky into it, which is going to be some wattle seeds, which is a little bit like ground up coffee. I'm going to do a quick, just turning the Thermomix off. That lemon curd's ready. A quick turn of the mixer. Mix it up. And now I'm going to actually put some spoonfuls of Mrs. Povey's recipe, pavlova, as well on our tray. You could also add some nuts in there if you like nuts. Some pecan nuts would be nice in this. We're going to cook that in a very slow oven on around about 100, 120 for maybe an hour until they're nice and firm. I did do some earlier on and I made them into love hearts using a piping bag. And we'll use those for something special later on for the Mother's Day special. Hi there, thought I'd share with you a fun little sparkling, refreshing mocktail, special for like Mother's Day or something like that. So we're going to use sparkling water, so any sparkling water will be fine. So we'll pop that in our special glasses. Because it's a special drink, we're not going to have this all the time. This is something really groovy. It is strawberry gum shrub, sort of like balsamic vinegar. Little dash of that in our drink. Yum. It is incredibly delicious. Some slices of lemon, really thinly sliced. Some ice blocks. Lots of ice blocks. Some beautiful fresh raspberries. You can use frozen raspberries if you want. I've got some pineapple mint and some violas. These are edible out of your garden. There's no bugs on them. We've just double checked. Yep. Aren't they just pretty? And another one. And then just top it up with the sparkling water. Keep going. Cheers and happy Mother's Day to all the mummies.
All right, Mortlake College. Now a new exciting segment of How Well Do You Know Your Sister? And the contestants are this week the Fowler family. And we have got Caitlin Fowler, who is first up. All right, how this game show works is I ask a series of 10 questions. Caitlin will give us the answer and then we'll bring in her brother to see how clever he is. All right. How many do you think he's going to get right out of 10, Caitlin?
Maybe one.
Maybe one. Well, there you go. All right. Let's get right into how well do you know your sister? Question 1. Who is your most annoying family member?
Definitely Isaac.
Okay. Number 2. What is Isaac's worst habit?
Probably not cleaning his room.
Okay. What would you say your favourite colour is?
Blue.
Blue. All right. What would your favourite food be?
I've eaten a lot of chocolate lately, so we'll go with chocolate.
Chocolate. Awesome. All right. Number 5. Who would you say is the most helpful member of your family?
Probably Mum.
Mum? Yeah. Okay, very good. All right, halfway there. So number 6, what is the funniest thing that Isaac's ever done?
The other night he was applying for an acting job and he asked Mum and I if he fits into the category of Caucasian, Asian or European.
Wow, Caucasian, Asian. There you go. All right, number 7. Number 7 is whose side of the family, number 7 is whose side of the argument would your family take?
Definitely mine.
definitely yours. All right. Number 8, what would you describe your fighting style like?
Oh, pretty rough.
Rough, okay, very good. Number 9, how long do you take to get ready? Could it be 5, 10, 15, half an hour, hour?
Probably an hour, maybe longer.
Okay, very good. And number 10, what would Isaac say is the best thing about you?
Probably not a lot. Nah, maybe our humour together. Probably about it.
Okay, very good. Okay, we're halfway through. How well do you know your sister? Caitlin will let you leave the studio and we'll get Isaac in. Products that should be made into commercials. Take 1. Black and gold minced garlic. Makes you big and strong. Oh, the pop of goodness. I just use it like a dip. It tastes so good, I can eat it by the spoonful. Look at that garlicky goodness. So when you need to spice up your cooking, use black and gold garlic. Best bargain in the shopping aisle, bar none. Black and gold minced garlic, the ideal pandemic food. No one will come within 1.5 metres of you if you eat it raw. Okay, back from the commercial break, and part 2 of how well do you know your sister? So Isaac, I'm going to ask you a series of 10 questions on how well you know your sister, and you're going to give us a response, and then we're going to see how well you actually know your sister. So we'll put the pressure right on.
This is going to be a challenge.
That might be, but see how you go. All right. Number 1, who would you say is the most annoying family member?
Oh, probably Xavier.
All right, okay. All right. What do you think your worst habit is?
Annoying Caitlin.
Okay, very good. What would you think Caitlin's favourite colour is?
I believe it's green.
Green, okay. What would her favourite food be?
Her favourite food, 2-minute noodles.
2-minute noodles, okay. Who would you say is the most helpful family member?
Caitlin would have said herself, so I'll go Caitlin.
Okay. We're halfway there. Number 6 is, what's the funniest thing that you've ever done?
Funniest thing I've ever done, probably knocked myself out in the toilet bowl when I was 3 years old.
That's a good one. Yep. How did you manage that?
I just thought I'd be a bit smart and show Mum that I can go to the toilet with my pants down around my ankles, tripped and fell and hit the toilet bowl.
There you go. That is quite funny. All right. Number 7, whose side of the argument would your family take between you and Caitlin?
Mum's always on the neutral ground, but Dad will take his daughter's side every time, no matter if she's in the wrong or not. So
there you go.
It's always Katie's side.
Very good. What would you describe Caitlin's fighting style like?
Very, very tomboyish.
Okay.
Very, very good punches straight from the chin. So.
Yep. So you reckon she's pretty rugged?
She's feral.
Okay. Very good. How long would you think it would take Caitlin to get ready? 5, 10, 15, half an hour, hour or more?
Depends. If it's a school morning, it takes all morning.
Yep.
She's no motivation for some reason, just drags along. But if it's for going out or somewhere, it usually takes her about half an hour or so. It's a bit annoying. Everyone else is sitting in the car waiting, and we're all waiting on Caitlin again.
So a long time.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And what would you think the best thing about what's the best thing about Caitlin?
Probably her resilience at the moment with the coronavirus all going on. Just to see her still chipping away at Year 12 schoolwork is really, really good to see.
Ah, very good. All right. All right, so thanks for playing, guys. How well do you know your sister? You did a super effort and you've won yourself a stuffed penguin, so that's our prize. You beauty, would you like to pass on any comments to your brother?
You did alright, but you didn't get that many right. So.
Isaac, would you like to say something to your sister?
Yeah, maybe if you got out of your room more, I might know you a bit better.
All right, thanks for watching. How well do you know your sister?
Happy birthday, everyone! A big happy birthday to the following people for the last couple of months. Happy birthday to Jack Fowler, Ella Ma, Dre Sprague, Michaela McDonald, Jacob Hayden, Zoe Lesky, Rakaya Martin, Samuel Wareham, Gabriella Thorne, Chloe O'Brien, Lachlan McNichol, Ella Wickham, Ben Parker Wood, Robert Fertez, Holly McGuigan, Marcus Smith-Clark, Jamie Killen, Kai Sprague, Alice Tanner, Blake Murray, Ella Power and Sophie Lehman.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!